There will come a moment in your life, a dark, hollow moment where everything inside you feels like it's collapsing, where the weight of this world feels heavier than your chest can carry, where your dreams seem distant, your heart feels numb, and your spirit feels crushed. You'll hear that voice. That quiet, sharp, poisonous voice inside your mind whispering, "But stay down, it's over. You can't win this fight, but hear me now, and hear me well. You were not created to quit. You were not born to surrender. You were born for this war." Inside your veins flows the fire of the ancient ones, those who crawled through the fires of suffering, who walked barefoot through storms, who were beaten by life but never bowed their heads. You are their echo. You are their roar. You are the living proof that no darkness can drown a heart that refuses to die. Get up and fight. Every scar you carry is a victory. Every sleepless night you've survived is a badge of honor. Every tear you've shed is a reminder that your heart still feels, that you still care, that you still believe somewhere deep down that your story is not over yet. This is your time. This is your battlefield. And life will test you harder than you've ever known. It will throw storms at you that make your knees shake. It will bring pain that makes you forget how to breathe. It will strip away your comfort, your pride, your illusions. But listen to me. This is the moment where warriors are born, not when they win, but when they refuse to give up. The strongest souls are not those who never fall. They are the ones who rise again and again, dragging their broken bodies back to their feet, looking life straight in the eyes and saying, "You will not break me. Get up and fight." You are not your failures. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. You are a force of nature wrapped in skin. You are the storm. You are the mountain. You are the fire. And yes, you will get tired. You will want to give up. You will want to give up. You will feel like your heart can't take it anymore. But every time you stand up again, you weaken the chains of fear. Every time you take another step, no matter how small, you prove to the universe that you are unbreakable. You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to be fearless. You don't have to know what tomorrow brings. You only need to do one thing right now. Get up and fight. Fight for your peace. Fight for your dreams. Fight for your soul. Because there are battles waiting ahead of you. Battles you were born to fight. Battles you cannot run from, but must face. And now listen carefully. There are 5 key battles that every fighter must face on the path to victory. These are not ordinary fights. These are the wars that shape destiny, the trials that define legends. 1. The battle of self-mastery. This is the first and hardest war of all. Before you fight the world, before you fight anyone else, before you even take a single step toward your dreams, you must fight yourself. The truth that most people will never tell you is this: your greatest enemy has always been the person in the mirror, your doubts, your laziness, your impulses, your anger, your excuses. These are the chains that hold you back more than anything else in this world. The battle of self-mastery is brutal because it requires honesty, raw, ruthless honesty. It forces you to look at your own weaknesses without flinching. It forces you to admit that you are not yet who you could be. It's about taming the wild parts of yourself that keep sabotaging your progress. It's about killing procrastination before it kills your dreams. It's about silencing the voice inside your head that says, "Oh, not today. Maybe tomorrow." Because there is no tomorrow for the undisciplined. Self-mastery is choosing discomfort now for the sake of glory later. It's choosing discipline over desire. It's sacrificing short-term pleasure for long-term freedom. It's waking up before the sun while others sleep. It's pushing your body beyond its limits when others quit. It's focusing when others are distracted. It's saying no when others give in. And make no mistake, this battle never ends. Even the strongest warriors must fight themselves daily. Every morning you rise, the battle begins again, between who you are and who you could become. But those who win this battle, they gain something more valuable than gold, power, or fame. They gain control. Control of their mind, control of their emotions, control of their destiny. And once you master yourself, nothing outside of you can stop you. Remember this always. He who conquers himself is stronger than he who conquers cities. Master yourself. Win this battle, and every other battle becomes easier. 2. The battle of fear. This battle lurks in the shadows of every heart, no matter how strong, no matter how wise. That's the silent enemy, the unseen chain, the invisible wall standing between you and everything you desire. Fear is ancient. It is woven into your very DNA, created to protect, but now it often imprisons. Fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of rejection, fear of pain, fear of the unknown, It shows up in whispers. Oh, what if I'm not enough? What if I fall again? Oh, what if they laugh at me? Oh, what if I lose everything? But here's the truth that most people never realize. Fear is a liar. It doesn't predict your future. It only reflects your doubts. And the only way to defeat fear is to face it, not to run from it, not to hide from it, not to hide from it, not to numb it. You must stare directly into it. You must feel its weight in your chest, its cold grip around your throat, its burning presence in your stomach, and you must move anyway. Courage does not mean the absence of fear. It means moving forward despite it. Every time you act in the presence of fear, you strip it of its power. Every time you step toward the unknown, you shrink the monster in your mind. Every time you take action when fear screams a stop, you are proving to yourself that you are stronger than it. Fear is not something to be destroyed. It's something to be walked through. Because beyond that wall of fear lies everything you've been searching for: growth, strength, freedom, and peace. And remember this: the cave you fear to enter holds the treasure you seek. You win the battle of fear not by slaying the dragon, but by walking straight into its fire and discovering you can survive it. Let fear be your guide, not your jailer. And every time you conquer it, you will rise taller, walk bolder, and live freer than you ever imagined. The battle of purpose, this is the battle that defines the direction of your life. Many people walk through this world alive, but already dead inside, drifting, wandering, chasing things they don't even truly want, climbing ladders that lead nowhere, running faster and faster but feeling emptier with every step. Why? Because they have not won the battle of purpose. Without purpose, every victory feels hollow. Without purpose, every effort feels meaningless. Without purpose, even success turns into suffering. This battle is not about what others expect of you. It's not about following a path that pleases society, family, or friends. It's about asking yourself the hardest question of all. Why am I here? What do I stand for? What sets my soul on fire? What is the mission that I'm willing to bleed for? You must search for this answer like your life depends on it, because it does. Purpose is not found in noise. It is born in stillness. It is found in the quiet spaces where your heart speaks honestly. It's hidden in the things that break you, in the passions that make you lose track of time, and the struggles that feel unfairly placed on your shoulders. Purpose is often revealed through pain. The moment you stop running from what hurts you and start asking why it matters so deeply, you begin to uncover the seeds of your purpose. And once you find it, once you hold it in your hands, it becomes your sword and your shield in every other battle ahead. Purpose gives you unshakable clarity. It gives you reason to endure the storms. It gives you direction when everything else falls apart. Without purpose, the world can easily break you. But with it, you become unstoppable. Purpose makes pain worth it. Purpose makes sacrifice beautiful. Purpose makes the impossible inevitable. This is not a battle you fight once and forget. It is a battle you must revisit throughout your life, refining, sharpening, digging deeper. But once you've tasted it, you will never go back to drifting. You will walk your path with fierce intention, because now you know why you fight. The battle of endurance, this is the battle that breaks most people, because anyone can start. Anyone can take the first step, speak the first step, speak the first words, make the first attempt. But endurance is the quiet, brutal war that asks, can you keep going when everything inside you is begging you to stop? Endurance is not loud. It doesn't shout. It doesn't sparkle. It doesn't draw applause. It happens in the dark, in the unseen hours. In the lonely moments when nobody is watching and nobody will cheer for you. It's in the days when progress feels invisible, when your muscles ache, when your heart feels heavy, when your mind screams, this isn't working. Endurance is when you keep showing up anyway. It's when you plant seeds and keep watering them, even when the soil stays dry and the rain won't fall. It's when you walk with blistered feet and keep moving toward the mountain, knowing it may take years to reach the summit. Endurance is the refusal to quit. It's the ability to outlast your doubts, your setbacks, your failures, and even your own exhaustion. Because here is a truth carved deep into the fabric of life. The ones who win are not always the fastest, not always the smartest, not always the strongest. The ones who win are the ones who endure. Suck of me. Those who refuse to stop walking through the storm, knowing that somewhere ahead the sun will rise again. Endurance doesn't just build strength. Endurance reveals it. It shows you who you truly are beneath everything else. Beneath the pride, the plans, the hopes. It's not pretty. It's not glamorous. But endurance is what separates those who dream from those who achieve. Your breakthrough is always closer than you think, and most people give up just before they reach it. Never forget, sometimes all it takes to win is to simply refuse to quit, and you will win more battles than you can count. 5. The battle of faith. This is the final battle, the most mysterious and often the most difficult, because there will be moments on your journey when logic fails you, when no plan seems to work, when every door slams shut in your face, when your strength, your skills, your resources, everything you counted on, run dry. It's in these moments that many give up, but this is where the battle of faith begins. Faith is not about blind belief in something outside of you. Faith is the unshakable trust in the unseen forces that move life itself. It's the quiet, burning conviction that something greater is unfolding, even if your eyes can't yet see it. Faith is when you keep walking, even though you have no idea where the road leads. Faith is when you keep planting seeds even after every harvest has failed. Faith is when you look at the ruins around you and still believe that something beautiful can grow from them. This battle asks you to surrender, not to quit, but to release control. It asks you to trust that every setback, every delay, every heartbreak is shaping you in ways you cannot yet comprehend. Faith whispers to you in the silence, you are never alone. This struggle has meaning. You are exactly where you need to be to learn what your soul came here to learn. Without faith, every step feels like walking through quicksand. But with faith, even the heaviest burdens become lighter. Faith gives you the strength to endure the unknown. It gives you peace in the middle of chaos. It gives you hope when everything seems hopeless. This battle will stretch you. It will test you. It will break every illusion of certainty you've ever held. But if you keep the flame of faith alive, if you refuse to let it die, you will rise from every fall, you will find meaning in every loss, and you will discover that the most powerful force in this life is not what you see with your eyes, it's what you carry in your heart. Faith will guide you where strength alone cannot. And once you win this battle, you will fear nothing. You will trust the timing of your life. And you will know with every fiber of your being that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. And now, you have all 5 battles. Your war is in your hands. And now, here you stand. You've heard the call. You've faced the truths that most people spend their whole lives running from. You've been reminded of the 5 great battles, those hidden wars that shape every soul who dares to rise above an ordinary life. Self-mastery, fear, purpose, endurance, faith. These are not just words, they are doors. And beyond each door lies a version of you that is stronger, wiser, and more powerful than you can imagine right now. But here's what you must remember. No one else can fight these battles for you. No one else can walk this path in your place. You were born for this fight. This journey will not be easy. Some days you will fall. Some nights you will cry. There will be moments when everything in you wants to break apart. But every time you choose to rise again, every time you whisper, not yet, I'm not done. Every time you take one more step forward when everything inside you wants to quit, you are proving something eternal, that your spirit cannot be broken. That your story isn't over, that your heart still beats for a reason. So now I leave you with this. The war you fight today is the strength you'll carry tomorrow. The pain you endure now is the foundation of your future peace. The fire you walk through now will forge the unshakable version of you that is waiting on the other side. Get up, fight for your life. Fight for your soul. Fight for your purpose. Because everything you've ever wanted is waiting for the warrior you're about to become.